Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake, aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with a deck that I created for the new meta. We end up having the Goblin Cage and the Musketeer for amazing defensive capabilities. We end up having the Skeletons and the Ice Spear for a very fast cycle, allowing you to get back to Royal Hogs really quickly. And you end up having the Poison and the Snowball to destroy the dreaded Lava Clone decks that are dominating the meta. So if you hate playing against Lava Clone, play this deck and you'll win every time. Let's go jump straight into some games and let's assert some dominance. So let's go Ice Spirit at the river. We're gonna see what's up. We got a game against Fern the King. What's up, my man? You're gonna end up going for bats. Please don't be running Lava Clone, sir. I don't like Lava Clone players. I hate them with every fiber of my body. And fortunately, he doesn't end up having Lava Clone. He's going to end up having a Musketeer, a Cordial, sir. Probably going to end up either having a Mortar deck with Hog Rider or Miner. We'll have to wait and see. Hey, there's the Valkyrie and Snowball, so it's definitely going to be one or the other. You end up using Snowball and Valkyrie, two of the best counters to the bats and the Royal Hogs. So you're going to have to Mortar here, and we should get a lot of damage, if not straight up take the tower. Valkyrie, what are you doing? Why are you going back? She went back from me, guys. Who said that love is lost here? The Valkyrie comes back with a vengeance, actually. End up going for Skeletons here. And Musketeers, so then we're able to kill it and then get some decent counter push. So the Valkyrie, interestingly enough, went back for us, which is not something that I was accustomed to seeing. We're going to go split our Royal Hogs so we can keep the Musketeer alive. We're going to bait out another Mortar, I assume. Or Valkyrie, okay. We'll just poison the Musketeer and the Valkyrie and get more tower damage. That's always good on my end. And we haven't seen, is it going to be Hog Rider? Or is it going to be Miner? I don't know yet. I think it's going to be Miner. I think he would have dropped the Hog Rider by now, right? Didn't really make sense for him to Miner in a lot of these situations. Does now, though, because those bats would survive. But he didn't. Okay. I just want to play really aggressive when he doesn't end up having Valkyrie in cycle. Like at the very start, you guys saw how aggressive I played that. End up going for an Ice Spirit at the river. And he's got Hog Rider. Our prayers were answered. It's not going to be the Miner variation, which is way harder to play against. And he ended up using the Snowball, so you guys know what's up. You know what time it is today, boys. We end up going for the Royal Hogs. We end up going for the Goblin Cage. And he's like, where do I drop my Valkyrie? If I drop it in the middle, then I don't have anything for the Royal Hogs. If I drop it off and drop it there, then the Goblin Cage got some hits. So yeah, it wasn't the best for him. It was not the best. So he's gonna end up going for a Hog Rider for sure. Let's just go in for Skeletons and then Goblin Cage. So he ends up completely whiffing. Feels good, man. And even if he does end up hitting that, to be honest, guys, if you think about it, does it really matter? Because you're gonna be tickling my Goblin Brawler. He is hardened with the battles of I don't even know. I don't even know what it amasses to. Let's just say he's just like a well-seasoned battler. And he just doesn't even get phased by Earthquake. Doesn't care about when you tickle him. Let's just go in for Royal Hogs and go in for bats here. And maybe we can end up taking the right-hand tower if he doesn't end up having anything. Yeah, he's going to end up going in for a zap and it's not going to matter. So we're just going to go poison you out. And that's out of GG, a well played and a peace out, Girl Scout. Good luck in the rest of your grand challenge. As you guys can see, Valkyrie is significantly worse after the nerf. And this deck is so much better than any other fast cycling deck right now. I would highly suggest that you guys use this instead of the Hog Rider Mortar decks that people used to use. Let's go Ice Spirit at the river. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. He's going to end up being from Nova, Germany. What's up, my man? Guten Tag. Let's see if he drops anything important or if he's just going to be relaxing. So he's going to end up dropping Snowball and Bats. Is he going to have Clone now? Guys, we were wondering. Last person didn't. This guy probably does. Going to end up going in for our Royal Hogs here, and he's not going to end up dropping the Skarmy, interestingly enough. I probably want to end up going in for a Musketeer. Could end up just dropping Goblin Cage as well. I think I actually want to go for Goblin Cage and save my Musketeer. I think that's fine, because we get a Goblin Brawler on the right-hand side. Maybe we bait out a Skarmy. That's way more efficient than dropping a Musketeer. That totally wouldn't have baited out the Skarmy there. That's good for me. I can just Ice Spirit now, and then I can end up going in for Royal Hogs whenever he goes in for the Lava Hound, because he's not going to end up having a suitable counter and cycle. He's only going to end up having Lumberjack. That's 4 elixir and you have to Snowball the Bats. So that's 6 elixir right out of the gate. That's way too much. He's just going to sack it, right? No, he's going to drop Bats. So he's going to drop 4 elixir but no counter push for him. That's really good for me. I'm going to go for the Goblin Cage just so the Fly Machine locks onto that. We don't allow that to hit us, man. Not in this Sanctuary place. This shrine is not going to be defiled by your dirty Lava Clone plays. Hopefully not, at least. Yeah, no, we're chilling. We are chilling, boys. We take out the Lava Hound without any damage. Feels good, man. So he's going to end up dropping Skarmy whenever we go in for the Royal Hogs now. It's really important to keep in cycle what they have, right? I know exactly what he's got. He's going to go drop the Skarmy. Could also end up dropping the Lumberjack. We'll have to wait and see. If he Skarmies, then we're going to try to rely on our Ice Spirit and Snowball to kill that. So then we end up taking the tower. Now we have to focus on defending. If I defend this tower, I win the game. That's all we need to do is defend the virginity here, boys. Can we do it? He's probably going to Baby Dragon me. If that's the case, I want to go Goblin Cage, so that locks onto that. I'm going to poison immediately, so everything walks up into it. And then we're going to immediately go in for Bats, Ice, Spirit, Skeletons, and try to cycle back to another Goblin Cage because I need to keep my Musketeer alive. And then I want to end up going for a Snowball if he's going to continue to spam me. So it looks like we probably win the game, guys. All you have to do is cycle 2 Goblin Cages on defense, apparently. That is the wave. And I can just go and cycle another Musketeer in the back, because if he spams, it doesn't matter. You're just going right into a Muskie. I can poison you out. I don't know what he's doing here. You know what? I'm not even going to poison. I'm just going to drop a Royal Hogs for the memes. This is going to drop a Lumberjack, and then he's going to try to defend something that is undefendable, and then he's not able to apply aggression. If you're trying to defend that, then you have no elixir to support your Lava Hound. As a result, nothing's even going to trespass on our lands. GG, well played, and peace out. As you guys can see, this is the Lava Hound Clone Destroyer deck. And it's very fun to play because all you have to do is cycle Musketeers and protect them with a Goblin Cage. You just need to make sure that your Musketeer is behind your tower or a Goblin Cage, and then it just damages everything down. I put Snowball and Poison in this deck just because I hate Lava Clone that much. Alright guys, let's go for Ice Spirit at the river. We're going to see what's up, we're going to see what's happening, and this guy's going to go for a Bandit. So we already know it's going to probably be P.E.K.K.A. Let's just go in for Royal Hogs on the right hand side, see if he Dark Princes. He's actually in a P.E.K.K.A. We're just going to end up going for Skeletons to fully counteract the Bandit for a +2 elixir trade, so let's make that happen right now. And then I think that his P.E.K.K.A. is going to be supported by a Dark Prince or a Battle Ram. He's actually going to end up having Royal Ghost, so let's just go in for our Goblin Cage here. Immediately follow up with our Bats and then Musketeer. So he's going to go for a Poison pretty early. I'm pretty comfortable with the situation. I know that the P.E.K.K.A. is going to be an issue, so I need to go for an Ice Spirit, but man, the P.E.K.K.A. range is so weird to get used to. It almost even hit my Musketeer there. That is wild, my man. Let's just go in for Royal Hogs here because he's not going to end up having an answer in cycle. So he's probably going to end up dropping Electro, and it's just going to end up dying if I go in for a Snowball and the Musketeer stays alive. Okay, so the Musketeer didn't stay alive, but we ended up having to Snowball that anyway, so it's fine. I definitely need to go for Goblin Cage here, otherwise the Bandit's just going to demand too much of a presence. He could Battle Ram me here, but it's fine. Yeah, he Battle Rams. I'm just going to go Ice Spirit on it. He's going to zap that, and then I Ice Spirit Bats, and then he doesn't get too many hits. He just gets the Barbarians on top of the tower, but he doesn't get the full Battle Ram connection. So it was really good for us, guys. You want to cycle your Musketeer in the middle, so then you're able to go kite the P.E.K.K.A. towards that, so the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't go towards the tower. So as you guys saw before, how I set everything up, I wanted to go Goblin Cage here, and then I went Musketeer here. Even if he's able to poison it, you don't really want to have the Musketeer here, because if you Musketeer there, then it's just going to end up like not pulling, and then the P.E.K.K.A. gets hits on your tower. So you need to be very careful about how you orchestrate defenses. That's how you want to play it. So we're going to end up going for a Goblin Cage here. Can just poison, and then I can end up dropping Skeletons, so then the Bandit goes towards the Goblin Cage Brawler. Look at those minions. Oh, I feel so bad laughing at those. I feel like a horrible human being laughing at minions that are useless, that are just going to their death, man. It was already a penalty for them. They were already just going to a useless cause, and then I had to laugh at them, adding insult to injury. Well, are they injured anymore? Well, they probably can't feel it. They were just gone. They're just gone. They were sent to the Shadow Realm, so were they actually in pain? I don't think so. So no injury there, guys. It's all over. Let's just go in for a Snowball. That Bandit's definitely going to connect, unfortunately. We need to go in for Goblin Cage? Look at all that damage he got on me. Oh my gosh, we're still going to win, but that was not very pretty, was it? That was a pretty disgusting defense. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. I can't believe that Bandit just decided to go towards me and not towards the Goblin Cage. GG and well played, brother. Very, very crazy game at the end, but I'm glad to win it. Let's go for an Ice Spirit and see what's up, see what's cooking. So he's going to end up having Executioner. We cannot split our Piglets against an Executioner deck, guys. Unless you want to lose the game, you can't do it. So he's going to end up trying to Tornado everything so he doesn't take a massive amount of tower damage, but we're still going to get a lot. And he's going to end up having a Hog Rider deck. Alright, dude. So we're just going to go for our Goblin Cage here, making sure that we don't drop it in the vicinity of our Musketeer, so then he was able to get damage with his Executioner on it. So very important that we didn't line it all up for him. Nice and easy for him. What are you going to do, dude? Are you going to drop Valk? Probably, right? Oh, you got Knight instead ever since the Valkyrie nerf. People are switching things up. Let's just go in for our Skellies here, and then Ice Spirit at the river. So, since you don't have Valkyrie, we just want to keep going for Royal Hogs same lane, and I think we're okay doing this. You're probably going to drop Goblin, so let's just go pre-poison. Oh, alright, well you end up going for Tornado, that's fine too. I'm actually really okay with that one, because Tornado doesn't give you any counter push potential at all. So I'm happy. I'm a happy camper, sir. We're just going to end up using our Goblin Cage here. As soon as that Executioner locks on, then we end up going for our Bats. And then we want to Ice Spirit, so then the Hog Rider gets less hits. Feels good, man. We stopped it in its tracks. It was right about to get that hit, and we were like, no, not today. Come again later. So that Hog Rider gets denied tower action there. So I kind of want to end up going for another set of Royal Hogs, just to make sure that we're able to apply more and more aggression, keep his elixir count low, and never really want to allow him to like rocket cycle or do anything crazy. So I'm not going to my Musketeer in the back. I almost called my Musketeer Michael. I don't know why I did that. Let's just go in for a Muskie again, and then might try to NATO this or something crazy. I don't know. But yeah, if we never really give him the opportunity to get rocket value, and he's not able to break through the Goblin Cage, this is an unwinnable matchup for him if we play this well. So yeah, we're just going to go for another Goblin Cage. Going for Bats because he only has Tornado to kill them at this point. And he doesn't do that, so that's going to be a dead Hog Rider, no hits. Dropping our Musketeer up high, because as I said before, we know he's got rockets, so we don't mess around with that at all. At this point, we can go in for Royal Hogs, and safely assume that he's going to try to cycle back to another Hog Rider, because he can't defend that. So he's going to go Hog. He still hasn't got any tower damage, really, on the left-hand side at all. So I'm pretty confident in our situation. Oh, right as we say that, he gets a hit. It's fine, though, guys. It's all good. We can just go cycle a Musketeer here and cycle back to a Goblin Cage. I always want to be near that if he tries to like vigorously cycle back to a Hog. Otherwise, we can just go in for poisons, damage down his Executioner, prevent any potential of him going in for Goblins, and force him to drop an inefficient and ineffective Tornado. So if he's doing that every time, we're in a great spot. And I can just poison. That's all I need. Does 216. We're just going to go and expedite our poison with that Snowball, giving it a helping hand. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. As you guys can see, if you're playing this deck, you're not going to lose other Hog Rider decks. It's super easy. It's even easier against Earthquake decks.